And if we look out the windows, there it is, guys. Look at that. We are on the moon. What's going on, dudes? Nick here, and welcome to an awesome video. I'm actually really excited about this one because I just figured out how to make a working rocket ship in Minecraft. So it basically, if you've seen Donnie's video on how to get to the moon in Minecraft, it's pretty much the same thing, except a lot of people were saying they were having problems with the portals. And I know there's some issues with Minecraft and 1.9 updates and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a easier way to go ahead and get to the moon. So this is actually, the other way was getting it with a portal, and this way is going to be getting it with building a rocket ship. So I want to build the rocket ship on camera so you guys can see how this works yourself, and so you can build your own. So I'm just going to put, cobble is going to be my block that I'm just going to destroy at the end. But where's the center of this platform? There really isn't one, is there? So that's kind of the center. So this will be like the fuselage area. All right, so we'll build this up. And basically, it's only going to be probably like a couple person pod. It's not going to be anything too spectacular. But there are a few components that make this thing work really well. And one of them is the thrusters, which are very important. So like I said, all the cobble is going to be replaced in the end. But you need some dispensers. So we'll go ahead and grab those and put it facing down here. And then wherever you have one thruster, you have to put all the thrusters facing the same direction. So we have a block sticking out there, and then the thrusters on the end there. So we could do this. And I've got World Edit, but I figured this is probably just easier to show you guys the full tutorial on this. So if we go there, then we put a thruster here, and then also over here, we will go and put one here. So now that we've got all of our thrusters in place, we have the starting point, and we need some iron blocks because iron is pretty much the only thing that will be able to withstand the forces. And you'll notice that the tray down here is bedrock, and that is because we don't want the flames to go ahead and burn the rocket ship. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that there. Oops. Let's put all those there. So basically you have to surround each thruster with the iron blocks, and we're going to connect all this up here in a second. But it's really simple, sort of. Once you've done it a few times, it's actually a lot of fun to build, and you guys can get to the moon as much as you want. So you put the thrusters here, and then we can break the cobblestone because it's no longer really required. There we go. All right, so we've got the thrusters down, and we're going to want to connect those. So we're going to put a little support brace here and come over. And then same thing over here. We're going to come over. And so that is that. We can also kind of bring it out in the front and the back and connect here, 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 and here. So there we go. We've got the basics down, and we're going to take hoppers now. And we're going to just, I'm just going to grab a stack of them, and we'll put that there, and we'll put this here. And then we need to grab chests. Now the chests are important because that's what is going to store your fuel for this rocket ship. And we're going to put 2 chests here, 2 chests here, and then we're going to need trap chests as well. That way they can be side by side and take up the least amount of space. So that is our fuel area there. And what we can go do is cover these up now that we are completely done with that. And that is pretty much the basis for the thrusters. So you see they're all facing down, which is very important. And what we can do is grab some fire charges, because that is actually what this thing uses to blast off with. So we're going to grab fire charges. And I'm doing this in creative. You guys can do this in survival if you want. But I'm just going to fill these chests completely up with fire charges. Ah, crap, now I've got the glitched fire charges. Great. Let's see if we can get rid of it. There we go. Maybe? Okay, yay! Alright, yeah, if you don't know, you can actually middle mouse click something in creative and hold down middle mouse click, and you can just copy the item over and over again. It makes it a lot easier to fill chests like this. We won't need all this fuel. We'll probably only need like a third of it to actually get to the moon, but it's better to have too much, because then you won't be able to get home if you don't. So, whoops. Let's make sure they're all... Yeah, you can't have any stacks with 0. You'll notice that it's already taken the fuel pellets out, and throwing it in to the engines below. So that's good. It's exactly what we want to see. And as far as that goes, that's the basis there. So we are going to finish off the main cabin area, which is going to be this area here. And you have to get everything, make sure it's airtight, because in space there is no air. So we'll put this here like this. Cool. Now, I'm not the best builder. I mean, the design doesn't matter too much. Like I said, the most important part is the fuselage thruster area. You have to make sure it's connected to your rocket ship, or else you'll just be standing there and you'll see your thrusters go off to the moon, and you'll still be standing on the planet. So keep that in mind. So we're going to go here, and then I think what we'll do is we'll just put a simple trap door under here. So what we'll do is we'll put a ladder, because once we land on the moon, actually we'll put a little, we'll grab some of these stairs and put stairs going up to here. Oops. Dang it, stupid stair. Okay, and then we'll put a ladder going to here. Now, for this, you can actually use, if I could make that jump, that'd be nice. And I'll just put another stairs here. There we go. Okay. And we can actually just use a trapdoor. Now, it has to be an iron trapdoor. So, if you don't use an iron trapdoor, then you'll lose pressurization as soon as you get into space. So let's put this here to open and close it. Cool. And that's pretty much it. So now we can add a few windows. Glass is fine. Don't use glass panes because they'll break. They're not strong enough to withstand the pressures of space. We can add that there. And this. And actually, you know what? This back one here, we're just going to put a bench seat so we can watch ourselves lift off. Cool. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the top layer on our spaceship. It's not really a rocket, it's more of a spaceship than a rocket at this point, just because, like I said, I suck at designing stuff, but the design doesn't matter. It's whatever you want it to look like, and it will work. So yeah, basically we also, I forgot to hook up the ignition lever. So what we have to do is we need to get the, where is that? Redstone, and we need to grab the comparator. And we're going to need another lever. Actually, we've already got a lever out there. Okay, cool. So we have to make a clock with this, because this is what's going to pulse the engines. And so we're going to need this, and we're going to need a piece of redstone. So let's go ahead and put the clock in here. And we'll put this here. Actually, let's put it here, because the signal will come out. And feed into there. I think this should be fine if we put our lever here, and we need to connect it to all the chests, make sure it's going to all these areas. So this should be fine here. Cool. Actually, this one's already connected. We'll connect that there. We'll put the lever here to open and close that. This will feed into that chest. This one's already feeding into that chest, but I just ran it. So you can see that didn't connect, but these two did. So we are fine. And yeah, so if we go ahead and pull this, then we should be able to sit here and take off after a few seconds. It's pretty quick, so let's just go ahead, and I'm just going to clear my inventory because I'm going to need the space for when we get to the moon so I can get the moon dagger. And yeah, let's see how this works. So we just flip this on, and oops, got to invert that. Oh, crap. Let's get rid of that one there. Okay, I think I figured out the problem. We have to have the repeater going into this block to power those. This one's hooked up. This back one is hooked up because it is the trap chest connecting through there. This trap chest was hooked up. This one was not, so I need to power from that block. So now, I believe if we flip this switch, that door should no longer open. And yep, we got it blinking. Oh, I can feel it taking off. And are you guys ready to get to the moon? Oh my god, this is exciting. We should lift up. There we go. Nice. This is actually so cool. Holy crap. We're getting so high up there right now. Wow, this is amazing. Sweet. I think we're about to cross from the atmosphere into space. Nice. All right, well, we made it to space. This is so awesome. I can actually see a lot of the stars and stuff out the window. This is cool. That means we're almost to the moon now. We're getting a lot of speed, and I feel like we're slowing down. So, yep, all right. I can feel us. We're starting to land on the moon, and we should touch down any second now. All right, awesome. We landed. Let's shut the engines off before we take back off again. And if we look out the windows, there it is, guys. Look at that. We are on the moon. We have successfully landed on the moon. Let's go ahead and open up our hatch. I'm going to get rid of these things because I don't really need those anymore. But yes, guys, we are on the moon. And this is the same moon that Donnie was on. And it worked. We're actually here. There's our ship. Our ship has made it. And yeah, this is actually why I had it 2 blocks off the ground, because I knew we'd have to get in and out of the ship. So having the thrusters too high off the ground allows you to have your little ladder in and out and be able to get back into the ship. But we're not actually going back to Earth on the ship. We're going to go inside the moon, just like Donnie did in his video. You can see there is the moon portal. It is activated now that we've discovered it. And if we open up the chest, we've got the moon dagger there. Awesome. And we see all the cheese in there, which Donnie called it cheese. It's sponge, but I get the joke because the moon's supposed to be made out of cheese. I wonder why he didn't just make the whole moon out of sponge. Maybe he didn't want to kill economies or something like that. But yeah, so this is the moon. We can take our ship back home, but actually, if we want, we can just go back through our portal here, and it should, whoops, take us right back to the launching pad. Awesome. Look at that. We are back on the ground, and nice. The portal actually lined up exactly where our staircase was. Well, pretty much. We could go ahead and break this now. Oh, crap. We deactivated the portal. That's all right. We just have to relight it. But yeah, so now we can use the portal to get back to the moon. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see me go to next. The ship is still up on the moon. It's actually a lot easier to take off from the moon than it is the Earth. It uses a lot less fuel, so we'll be able to go farther out. So leave a comment below where you think I should go next. If you guys like this video, make sure to click that like button. And I'm going to relight this portal and get back up to the moon and get in the ship and get it ready for our next adventure. So yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know where I should go next. And thank you guys so much for watching. Guys, you know what to do. Make sure to click that like button if you like this video. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. All right, guys, we are here.
What are you waiting for?
And, other word of warning. Make sure when you're jumping in, you always jump in on one of the sponges, because wherever you jump in is where you come out at. If you jumped in on the middle, then you would come out.